So today is 7th of August, and as you can see, the market I'll not explain as of now, but I'm I'm do getting a kind of my model is kind of working out, but it is not supposed to, or it is not supposed to, but the my trading session is not even opened. So if you do get a retracement to this discount, I might take a very minimal position like yesterday, because if you are seeing A plus setup forming in front of your eyes, like I don't think so I'm going to ignore that. Let me check my mic is working or not. Yes, it's working. So the 5 minute, 1 minute both has given a lot of displacement to the upside with the CISD. And as you can see, like yesterday, same thing happened in the 50-minute fair value gap. My initial draw on liquidity is higher. Okay, this is my initial draw. And as you can see in the 50-minute time frame, we swept the low. Then again, we came to give a manipulation move. If you can see now, I don't think so I'm going to get a retracement to the 50 0.5 level. But if this was London session, I would have entered somewhere around here. But just because it has not started London, that's why I'm going to be waiting. If this high gets broken, then there is no trade. Okay, simply put it at that, and I'll pause the video and I'll begin it at London again. So yes, let's see what happens, because this is a pure internal model playing out and buy model. So we can see sweep of liquidity. There's the manipulation move. There's a displacement with CISD as well as a market structure shift. This could have been the entry. This one, this candle. This could have definitely been the entry. But I was like, what do you say, contemplating whether I should enter, not enter, like that shit. Because like yesterday is I took taken a trade around somewhere around very early, 1 hour before London session, and today is exactly same. As you can see, the market is retracing. I'm thinking I might have to enter here if it does come to there. It has not taken this high. Overall, my draw is higher. I would have entered right away, but I'm going to be waiting for a nice momentum, because if I enter somewhere here, my stop loss has to be somewhere around here. So my take profit is somewhere around here, one minus 1 point. Otherwise, I'm not going to be entering. So until if this low gets swept, then I will look to enter, because we have gotten a nice displacement, very minimal. I'm going to enter like same like yesterday. Let's see the stop loss. How much is okay? Okay, the stop loss is quite minimal. So let's see three. Okay, no, four. Okay, three lot size is enough. If it does come there, it sweeps this low, then I will enter right away by market order. Until if it doesn't come here, I'm not going to enter. Simple as that. Let's see what happens. Because my overall draw is higher, and there is this 30-minute fair value gap also, which has not been touched. So either the market breaks through this, then I will have to change my overall draw, and the market, then I will my overall not overall, sorry, my initial draw will be this 30-minute fair value gap. But if it does give us the breakthrough of the point, then we can see a movement in the higher time frame. As you can see, this 30-minute, this line is initially the daily fair value gap. Okay, this line, this black line, is initially the daily fair value gap starting point. If you are wondering, okay, see, as you can see, we are seeing movement here. I have not entered. I could have entered, but I'm not entered because I was waiting for a perfect moment, and because my trading session has not started yet. Let's see what happens. If you do get close over this, I don't think so. Okay. Now the second thing that can happen, if it double sweeps this low, I don't know why this team is opening. If it double sweeps this low, there that can also be a influence for me. Okay, as you can see, the market has broken through. I could have entered over here, but let me check. Okay, 0.1. Okay, this could have been an entry. Target was here. Okay, fine. This would have been an entry. But since I have missed it, there is nothing to do. If it does sweep this low second time, then I can think of an entry. 5 minute is looking kind nice. Price action is loading up bullish. I'm not going to be chasing price. If it does come to my entry point, only then I can look for entry. This will be the second entry. This holds this fair value up. This 1 minute fair value. As you can see, it has rejected it. Okay, let's see what happens here. See, initially, what I would like to see is the market will break through this point and initially give us a momentum from inside this 30-minute fair value gap. So as you can see, it has tapped the 1 minute fair value. I have not entered. What do I think I should do? Do I enter or not enter? What is the stop loss? Let me check. Okay, stop loss is minimum. I could have entered in the first because as you can see, these are all our LRL, low resistance liquidity. It ran through this first 2 point in a single down upwards move. So yeah, okay, we are getting bearish move. I'm going to be waiting. I'm not going to be entering. I'm not my confidence have not been aligned yet. Okay, this I don't think so. It is returning to that point. Let's check out the initial movement. Okay, it has displaced the from the discount level. Okay. Now I can put my stop loss somewhere around this fair value gap because if it breaks through this, I don't think so it will continue. Okay. The Asian session has not manipulated anything as of now. You see Asian session, it has been consolidating. Then we got upward move. Okay. Then they created the 30-minute as well as a 15-minute fair value gap. So okay, it has not manipulated. This is the Asian high. It is going to, I don't know if it manipulates or not. I'm thinking about entering here. I can get an entry here if my stop loss is somewhere around here. Okay. Okay, I think so I'm going to enter here. Okay, I've entered very minimal position. My stop loss just below the low. If the market does come and sweep this low once more, then I can re-enter my a little bit less position once more. But as I've said that if it sweeps this low, I can do think of another entry, but it is rejecting that point after it has swept the liquidity. As you can see, this 1 minute fair IFBG is getting respected to the upside. If it do gets broken, we might see a sweep of this low or either this low. But if both the low get broken through displacement, then we can see a movement to this low and initially take up this 30-minute FBG. Okay. So after as this gets broken, then I'll put my trade to break even because my stop loss is very low. My stop loss is here. My stop loss is here. Okay. Just under this low. So the market is fluctuating as you can see, but it a lot of rejection from the downside. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything that is getting rejection. It can just break through the point in a second. But let's see what I mean. If it breaks through this point, this is the Asian high. We can see a manipulation here. So I'll most probably I'll make my trade break even by that time. If it does reach this point, otherwise if it stops me out, then I can't do anything. See, everything I'm mentioning that I'm entering minimal position just because I'm building confidence, I'm building conviction. So initially I can size up after my backtest session, like I finish backtesting the entire 2024 year, then I will initially size up. So let's see this candle if it breaks through this or not. I've entered like I don't either from tomorrow I'm going to be closing my charts and just opening it after London opens, or I'm not going to be like seeing anything. As you can see, it has swept this low. Okay, if it sweeps this low, then I can re-enter my very less position once more. If it sweeps this low, because I'm not put my stop loss here, so just the mental stop loss. As you can see, it has broken through that. Okay, let's see that. Okay, it has we have got a displacement here. Let's see what happens. If you do get a sweep, I'll be waiting to see what kind of sweep you get. Do we get a liquidity sweep or a displacement? Because both of them are different in different scenario. Let's see what happens. So if you see the initial level, I'm supposed to enter here. Let's see the initial movement. Okay, so okay, this point if it comes, then I'll enter once more, or I can put a buy order there. What's the price point? Okay, 16720, 16720. Okay, I can just enter market order. It has just swept that. Let's see this candle. This will decide if I enter or not. Okay, we have broken through this. I have not entered my minimal position yet. Okay, we are getting a sweep. Let's see this candle closure. This candle closure will decide if it closes green, then we can see a I can try to enter. If we get a down close candle below this discount level, then I'm not going to enter. This candle will decide. The 5 minute has given a nice displacement to the downside. The 15 minute is looking quite bullish at the previous candle. The 1 hour is also looking bullish. Now let's see what happens. Okay, we are getting a downward candle close. Okay, okay, okay. I've just entered my second position. Both the stop losses are below. If it does get hit, then that will be it for today because I've entered both of my position. Both of the stop losses are below. So if it does break through this point, then we can initially see my stop loss getting hit, as this was the initial movement which I was supposed to enter, but we did get a displacement here. We didn't get a CISD. We got a displacement. Let's see in the lower time frame. There is no CISD yet, as you can see. The market is bouncing. This candle, if it breaks above this high, this fair value, I think we are good to go. I'll just close this one. It will have to see. After it does break through this point, then I can put my PNL box. This is does look like a sweep. Let's see this candle closure where it okay. We are getting rejection. So I don't think so. This is a sweep. We got a lot of rejection. I don't think so. This is a sweep. It most likely will carry downward. But let's see. Okay. This second candle initially went into my entry zone where I entered. I entered somewhere around here. If it does go through that, it will be in my stop loss initially. But let's see what happens. This 1 hour, 1 minute fair value gap is rejected. Okay, we are getting a bullish momentum. I don't think so. This is a displacement of any kind of sort because the first two candle after the candle closure decides whether it's a displacement or not. But we are getting a rejection from upward. This bearish FVG. We just need to go with what the market shows us. Okay, the market is initially the king. Whatever it wants to do, it will do itself. I am just a retail trader. I need to react according to what the market is showing me. Okay, simple as that. I don't need to predict. I am not predicting that the market will come here. what the market is showing me, the data, it will react according to me. Okay. The all are looking in the lower time frame, it's looking kind of bearish, but a little bit higher time frame, it is looking bullish. Okay, it's coming to sweep again. Okay, it has broken through that. Okay, I don't think so. We are moving higher any. I just close my mic and let the trade play down. My stop loss is somewhere below this low. So if it comes here, both of the trade, it will stop me out. I just mute my mic. So I think so the trade will initially stop me out. So let's do a quick run through of what I had seen. So let's do jump back right here, 10:30. So now after this 15-minute fair value gap had been formed, I was hoping, let's see the mic is on or not. Okay, it's recording. So I was hoping for the market to either, if it breaks through this 15-minute fair value gap, then it means that the market is showing bearish order flow. So hence, I would like to see some sort of setup from your sell model to initially target this low, not low, this point of interest or fair 30-minute fair value gap, as you can call it. But as you can see, we started getting a reaction for this 15-minute FBG. First, it swept here. As you can see, it is a proper sweep. As we got a, the market has stopped me out. Okay, so as you can see, we got a alert. I'm not going to be showing the execution because I don't know, same thing. Okay, so after so much consolidation, not consolidation, after so much displacement with CISD, I think so. This was a very valid trade for me, and I don't know why. This is the initial, what you say, the initial starting displacement that I got here. As you can see, after we came here, this was initially a sweep because if it was been a displacement, then we could have considered a valid break of structure MSS. Okay, then we created a high, then sorry, then we came low and we gave a, we have I got a manipulation move. Okay? This is the manipulation move. Then this, for it to be a CISD, a series of down close candle, when a candle closes above that, that is considered CISD. Okay, so I thought there is no way we are getting a CISD, because if you do get a CISD, this has to be the initial draw on liquidity. There is no way this gets broken with a CISD and displacement, and this high doesn't get taken. Okay, then as you can see, market came. Okay. So the market came here. As you can see, we got a huge displacement. No downward candle in a single, in this single rally. Okay. Then we got a nice rejection also, sweeping this low. Then I thought we can get an entry. It does return to the 50% move. Okay. So it did return, and I was hoping for a, as you can see, I had entered somewhere around here. So I did entered here. As you can see, this IFBG was respecting. So then after this low got swept, as you can see, this next candle, or this candle, as it swept this low, I had entered here. This third candle I've entered here. Then this is a classic buy model. Okay, there is, after this displacement, the only form it can happen is a form of manipulation. Okay, the market is reacting after it stopped me out. Okay, so either I would have put my stop loss a little bit low, but it swept both of the low. Okay, we'll talk about that later. So as you can see, the market came here and it gave a very massive bearish move. Then this is the price point. I had entered my second trade after it swept this low, because in the initial I had said that after this gets swept, I can look for another entry. And so that was the entry. And as you can see, the market stopped me out. Now, what the market is doing, you can check it out. As you can see, the market is reacting from this low. So this was a second manipulation which happened to me quite a lot of times. But now I can't predict this move. Okay, this meant the second manipulation or second internal sweep. This can't be predicted anyhow, because after this CISD, I thought this was the initial draw. So if this got taken directly, then I would not have entered. But this didn't get directly entered, and it came to initially give us a second sweep. Okay, now I'll keep that in mind. And as you can see, classic model. So yes, that was the trade. I will post it. I have not put the PNL box, but first trade I had entered here. First First trade I had entered here, this price point, and second trade I had entered here. And the both of the stop loss was here, and the market stopped out, and it is now initially going up. No problem, it happens. I did everything to my extent, managed it. I took very minimal risk. Okay, the risks I had taken, like that, can be made back in half a trade. Okay, like next trade, if I do make profit, the half trade will make it back. So it does. It's not about the the money losing, but the overall trade I had done everything perfectly to my knowledge. So yes, my initial draw is somewhere around here. This is the initial draw, this red line and black line. So if you do get an entry within the London session, this is the pre-London. If you do get an entry, I will most likely take it, and I will just put this in the journal as well. Okay. So this is the trade. I think so. We are going to be taking this low high. So I had put my stop loss a little bit below this, but now it got taken now. How can I imagine that how much? I could have put it in this low, but it would have been extreme because if this low getting swept, then this 15-minute fair value gap is going to be broken through. So there is no point. You either put it a little bit below this low. So if it just sweep this, but it swept everything as you can see. Now I can't just put it somewhere random here. So yes, that was the trade. Perfect explanation I have given. I'm not going to be showing the execution, but yes, that's it.